What's the diss? There's talk now they're going to reboot, remake, retcon the Star Wars sequels. Oi, oi, oi. Hello Moochers, it's me Dave, doing one of these weird box things, and today I'm talking about Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars has been going for like 42, 43 years, and the first 6 films are great as far as I'm concerned. The other 3, the new ones, I don't like. Now there's millions of you out there that do like this sequel series. To you, fair enough, you like it. If you're quite young, if you're like under 30, you're kind of new to all this, so you probably appreciate the sequel trilogy more. And there are good characters, there are some good beats to it, but I think old people like me who grew up with Star Wars, there's something not right about it. And for me, for starters, straight away, it's Disney. Not faulting Disney, because I love Disney films. However, Star Wars was always a product of Lucasfilm, which was handled by 20th Century Fox. So when you went in at the theatre as a kid, or you put a DVD on, it comes up, you're just Star Wars mode straight away. Even if it's Titanic you're watching, when it's going, Star Wars is on. Oh no, it's not, but it's still, you get geared up. Star Wars, now when it comes on, you put Force Awakens on, and then you just get Lucasfilm going, that's it, no music, and then a long time ago, and then bang, which sounds awful as well. It sounded like John Williams was using like a local school to do that beginning thing. It just you compare, certainly, you listen to the original Star Wars and then maybe one of the prequels, and then the sequel one when it goes Anyway, I'm not ripping on John Williams here. I'm talking about the news that there's been such a movement now. They are actually thinking, Disney, I think, there could be civil war between, where are they? Civil war between John Favreau and Kathleen Kennedy, because they're now at odds. This is what we're hearing, this is what I'm reading, saying, nobody likes the sequels, it's caused enough issues, let's just, which actually Kathleen Kennedy to say, no, they're my babies. But, I've always had faith in John Favreau. He makes excellent films. He's a great writer. And him and Dave Filoni, nothing can go wrong with them two. Everything they've done, the Clone Wars, and come on, if you don't like the prequels, you've got to admit the Clone Wars is so good, it enhances the prequels, and you want so much more. And that last episode of the Clone Wars, come on, that was so good. That's all Dave Filoni. The Mandalorian of season 2, both Filoni and John Favreau. Everybody can't wait. Well, there's more adventures of Baby Yoda. And I've forgotten the Mandalorian's name now, but never mind. But you want to see more. We want to see Ahsoka back. And there's talk of Boba Fett coming back. We're all giddy. But was anybody this giddy for episode 9? I wasn't. I was like, yeah, let's see, because twice bitten, twice shy. Came out the third time watching it, I went, no. 40 years, no. Wasn't a fan. I'm sorry. Don't diss it, the film. Like I said, I'll watch it, every now and then. There's bits. You've got to be the same. Even you say, I love the sequels. The sequels are brilliant. I love Rey. I love Kylo. Some of you must, say, I won't say anything bad about the sequels, and you'll still fast forward the casino bit in Last Jedi, won't you? Yeah, I do. I think everybody does. Because it's got its problems. And, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's bad. Those are stars. So I'm new to all this. So I'm going on a bit too much. But yeah, there's this talk now of retconning it, because in Rebels, another good series, Dave Filoni, thank you, amongst others, season 4, there's a bit where they go in a cave and it's the world upon world, I forgot what it's called now, but it's basically a talk of retconning everything, time travel. That's why we thought Ahsoka bought the farm, in season 2, because she just vanished fighting Vader, but suddenly Thingy pulls her back, and she's back in the series now. And now she's back alive in The Mandalorian, and for live action. So yeah, it's a way of the multiverse is Spider-Man's fault. battle. It wasn't like, like the DC World 52, 55, where all these different worlds and now the multiverse and Spider-Verses. Star Wars could be doing its own, and there is talk now of retconning Star Wars. So the last 3 films, just ignoring the spin-offs, Rogue One and Solo, they're talking Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. We'll go retcon them, bit like the Legacy series, like they happened, but in another universe. Star Wars, same sort of parallel tale and all that jargon. I mean, do you want that? I'm not sure if I do. I mean, I'm one of these who... Chris, who obviously does the channel with me, I remember talking to him before we even went to see Force Awakens, and after that Force Awakens, I said, I can't call it Episode 7. Good, the marketing doesn't say that. It's only in the scroll, that's the only giveaway. It actually says Episode 7, The Force Awakens, but in the marketing it doesn't, and I said, good. Because I've never wanted a Episode 7, or if I did, it had to be in the right context, because even when they said Disney doing Force Awakens, doing Episode 7, I thought you liked Star Wars. I do, but Darth Vader died at the end of Jedi. Where can you go from here? You can have an old Luke, but they got rid of the Empire. I'm confused, and then obviously they've done the First Order, which is just a rehash of the Empire, but not explaining the Empire, and yet they brought the Empire back for the last episode. And Palpatine went, what? You're just drawing at straws now. So they didn't have a proper plan, and that's what's upset a lot of Star Wars fans. And I can really understand. But like I said, I do like Star Wars. You can tell. Look at the junk at the back. Well, I'll call it junk. It's a treasure for me. Yeah, I do like Star Wars. I really do. Like I said, I grew up with it. I was just young enough to see it at the cinema. I think it was like 78 when we had it. So it was only little, if you can imagine me. One of those things out of Doctor Who. I forgot what you call them, but I was young enough to see it, and I absolutely was floored by it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I didn't see it again until about 4 years before it came on TV. And again, I thought this is the best film ever. That and Jaws. Still bridge them up there as the best films ever. Empire Strikes Back is the better film. I still prefer Star Wars for some reason. It's like a comfort thing. Empire is great, but everybody loses. Star Wars, the goodies win. And then Jaws blows up. I call him Jaws. The shark's called Jaws, Mr. Jaws. Why you son of a... Yeah, so Disney have spent millions, obviously, because the Lucasfilm obviously relinquished to Disney. Well, George sold Disney, was it $4 billion? So they had to get the money back, so they had to make these films. But I think it'll be a write-off now. Oh, my stars have gone. Let's get my stars back. I won't get used to this. They've got like... What's it called? Disneyland. What is wrong with me tonight? I was in bed before, but when I saw the news, I thought, better get up. So the Disneyland thing, whose name I can't remember what it's called. How bad am I? Shows how keen I'm ready to get there, and I think that's part of the problem. I love Star Wars. I love all the rides at Disney World. Galaxy's Edge. Thank you. There you go. Thank you. One of my toys told me. And that's embarrassing. I've got an imagination. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge. I'd love to go back to Florida. Lose a bit of timber, get on all the rides again. I'd love to take my daughter as well. And they say, like, which ride are you looking forward to? I don't know. I want to go Universal. I want to go Disney. I don't know where to begin. Ooh. Not so bothered about Frozen and Beauty and the Beast, but still, I might go on the Dumbo ride. And then somebody will say, like, Galaxy's Edge. Oh yeah. And I think, well, Star Wars. I went, I know. And I think that's part of the problem, because it's obviously in the sequel era, and like, it's not the same. If there were proper stormtroopers like they did when it was outside the Star Wars Star Tours, like that's a different thing, because people have grown up with stormtroopers. It's only the First Order have only been around for 5 years, and now we've got to sort of put up with them. I do think, like they're doing with Splash Mountain. I know that's a different kettle of fish, and things are being reappraised. And it's a good idea. It's becoming Princess and the Frog, but I think give it another year and retweak the rides, so the Rise of Resistance, make it back to the old trilogy style, or just after, Mandalorian times. Yeah, more millions will be spent on it, but at the end of the day, I want to bring people in. Like I said, there's people like me who grew up with Star Wars, like Star Wars, but that little critic in the back of the head are going, it's not the same. And I think, obviously, the original trilogy is the stronger, because it's the better films at the end of the day. I mean, I like the prequels. Yeah, it's got its faults. You can see I've got tons of menace up here. That was like a freebie. So, I like the artwork. Don't judge me. But yeah, you want to rely on the original trilogy and everybody had the toys. And that's another thing, they should repackage the toys, all that kind of toys. I know there's people who do fan sets, but properly, who does it now? Hasbro? They should be doing the actual toy sets. Have them on pegs like they used to. Get the proper vehicles, never mind Lego sets that cost £300. Get your bloody vehicles out for $30, £30, whatever, wherever you are. Make your kids grow up to be, well, not like you, you know what I mean? I was a kid, I was besotted with all this stuff, and I got what I could. Wasn't too greedy, and I was happy. Well, I had a slave one, I had a snow speeder, I had a attack walker, because I had a wall. That was a waste of time. But, I enjoyed them, and the figures, it's because the presentation on the packs, there's a photo of the character, but I think, I want that, even if it's like Scout Walker or something, or the twin pilot, Bespin pilot thing. Look, absolutely boring, just in a white suit, sat in the cockpit. Yeah, I'll have him. He comes with a gun. That was the love of Star Wars. You just have to sort of embrace it all. And my stars have gone out again. So there you go, stars. Woo! I've gone off tangent again, haven't I? Like Kevin Smith. What have I smoking? I'm not even going to bother editing this. I'm just sticking it on. This is just a trial. But yeah, that's the news. Is Civil War, Kathleen Kennedy, John Favreau, there's talk of retconning the sequels. Obviously, there could be a big no. Still get the money coming in for Rise of Skywalker. So, what's your thoughts? Would you like Disney or Lucasfilm, just in case they, split ways, come up with like entirely new series? I know they're working on films now with Taika thingy. He's working on one. I mean, I'm done with the Skywalker saga personally. Like I said, my initial thoughts is it ended at 6. Do more Star Wars films with new characters, different part of the galaxy. That's what I want to see. I want to see like this book series coming out as well. I don't fancy that one set 2,000 years before. Looks dull. But the Knights of the Old Republic, that was good. That was a great game. Now, if you do it that era, I'm happy with that. But this book series coming out, I'm not sold. Sorry, they kind of don't want to show. And I know, like the comic artist, forget his name. Sounds French. Come back to me. So I've hardly slept. I shouldn't really do these videos when I've not slept. They've got good comic artists on board, who write some good stuff, apparently. I mean, I watched Star Wars Explained, and, they keep mentioning this guy's name. I thought, I must read some of his stuff. So if they've got him on board, that's quite a good thing. It's just not really sold. Star Wars Squadron, being not really a gamer, I do like the trailer, was fantastic. I probably will want to have a game, but obviously I don't want to know about the characters in the I just want to know when it comes out, I'll play it, I'll be in that mindset. And the only thing I'm excited about is because there's X-Wings in it. If it was First Order X-Wings, not First Order, you know what I mean, that era, the sequel era, you're alright. But you're getting TIE interceptors in it and that. So that's Star Wars. Build it all around there. And I say, like, forget the sequels, we've had them now. It's happened. Sorry, we're tarnished. If they could redo them in some way, that'd be interesting. But I do think they're going to have to. Well, they're going to have to take the number off, aren't they? If they're saying, we're re-retconning episodes 7, 8, and 9. Okay, then. So it's Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'd like it's on the poster. So you have to go back and re-edit that crawl. So it says, side note, Force Awakens. Do it that way. And it's got to be a lot of messing about, and it's got to mess up us a lot. And then, you know, kids just growing up, I thought it was episode 7, what's going on? Anywho, does any of this what I've said make any sense? Is anybody watching? Hello? Well, thank you for watching my rambles. Tell me your thoughts, please, not about me rambling, but about the Lucas thing. Should George hand the baton to, like, John or David and say, go on, you guys know what you're doing, just never mind Catherine? Or should Catherine have put her fingers in the pies? Which I don't think she should, because she might put a nail in one. Let me know anyway. Let us know your thoughts on... All the stars have gone out again. I don't know why I'm restarting them, because I'm coming off now. But it's just like stars. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on this whole thing. I don't know how to end these things now. I'm not editing it. Anywho, I can go back to bed now and have some cough mixture. Not be so well. Okay, till next time, take care, stay safe. If you're going back to work, then make sure, keep your distance, wash your hands. And so when you're at the water cooler, talk about should they remake Star Wars. Just keep your distance. And enjoy the rest of your week. Till then, see you again.